And it is time to go shiny hunting in the new Pokemon TCG Pockets set, Shining Revelry. Let's get into it. Now I was able to save up, look at that, a bunch of hourglasses so we can open up a batch of this. Now I do just have one regular of my daily packs to open up. So let's get into it. Now I did... Oh, Billy Boy! Alright, come on. Trudel, Palmy, a shiny Kakuna. Okay. String shot. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Huh, you know, that's actually not too bad. And then, oh cool, Meowscarada. This is pretty good because there's so many EX cards running rampant in the meta. If your opponent's active Pokemon is a Pokemon EX, this attack does 70 more damage. Dang. So 130 and then a base 60 for 2 energy, 140 HP, stage 2. I mean, that's pretty good, man. I wouldn't mind using Meowscarada. And she's back!
What the hell is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Just kidding. I was just kidding, I promise. Alright, and then, yes, ranked is out. So I will be doing a few battles after we open up these beautiful packs. Alright. Come on, baby. Give me... There we go. That's what I like to see.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Alright, no spoilers. Let's just go through it. Jigglypuff, Cyclizar, Weedle, Florigato. Alright, we got the Florigato. There's Palmy, Pinsir, Team Rocket Grunt, nice, and Palmot. I like Team Rocket Grunt. Baneri, Tentacool. Yes, Golden Go. I want to make a Golden Go deck too with Dialga. Mr. Mime. Red. Yes.
Alright, double prizes.
Sorry, I wanted red too. Pinsir. Bui. Arbok. And that's a pretty intense artwork. Baneri. And then a Lucario EX. Aura Sphere, this attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. And you should be able to choose, right? It doesn't say random, so you can choose. Wow, look at this artwork. That's actually not bad. Paldean Wooper, so mad. Machoke, he gonna choke you out, and then a Golden Go. Drifblim. Magnum. Hitmonchan. Tinkatink. Pinsir. Drifblim. Paldean Tauros, Varoom, Voltorb, Raticate. Ooh, I already have one. But that's cool! Golden Go, Jiggly, Drifblim, Riolu, Magmar, Pomo. We're on, okay, 9, Lickitung, Varoom, Mr. Mime, Team Rocket Grunt. And then last one, Tentacruel. Wow, 1 energy, 40 damage, 100, okay. Baneri, Magmar, Jigglypuff. And then another gold. God dang, there's Golden Goals everywhere. Alright, not bad. Ooh. Perfectos. Come on, please. Dang, no sparkly, shiny stuff. Ooh. This is gonna be another shiny. Oh, it's another Lucario EX. Okay. Nice. Let's... Oh, we got something there. Machoke, Tinkatuff, Wiglet, Palmy. Oh, Giratina EX. I definitely... Wait. Oh! Wait. Awesome. Wait. Okay. Sick. Oop, I got another one. Ooh, Mr. Mime, Paldean Wooper, Tinkaton! I want to use Tinkaton. This one isn't too bad. Terrific thumping. It's gonna thump you. Flip a coin. If heads, it does 80 more damage. So 160, 170 HP. Okay. Tatsugiri. Let's see. Varoom, Lickitung, Wiglet, Kadabra. Ooh, another red. Nice. I'm actually going to add that to the deck that I'm using. Magmar, Gimmighoul. I want to use Gimmighoul because I need that for... Ooh, a shiny! Varoom. Yeah, I need Gimmighoul for Gold and Go, obviously. Okay, let's see. Oh, man. Machoke, Mr. Mime, Varoom, Charmeleon. A shiny Riolu. I don't know if I'll ever use this over the other Riolu, but... Because 2 energy, 40, like, you're better off just using the other Riolu. Another Golden Go. Machop, Jiggly, Flamingo, Wiglet, Floatzel. Dang it, come on. What pack? Last pack magic. No spoilers. Come on. Revelry, and a Golden Go. Alright, that's not bad. We got an illustrative rare, whatever the heck it's called, a few shinies. I like it. Now let's, Alright, let's just do one more pack. I have 14 at pack hourglasses. So, yeah, let's just do one more pack. See if we can't get shiny Charizard. That is my chase card. Shiny Charizard EX. I need it. Lopunny. She bad.
What the hell is wrong with you, you sick bastard?
Okay, we don't get it. Hitmonlee. Pretty cool artwork. Looks kind of funky right up here. But kick for 30. So it's just like the other one, except it's not stretch kick, right? So it doesn't attack the bench. So you might be able to run both. Right, attack what's in front of you and then go in what's what's on the bench. But to be honest, I think the other Hitmonlee is gonna have more utility, more usage still. Yo, look at this, man. This is one of the achievements that you unlock. That's sick. Hold up, I'll show it in just a second. So with me opening up all the... Here, you look at that. That looks awesome. Right? I think so, and I think Cyclozar might have a decent chance being in the meta with this over acceleration. So each time you use that attack, it gains 20. So, you know, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. And see, I don't think it's bad. All right. Sorry, I was just going through all these achievements and stuff. So, quick side note. The shop will be resetting in a few days. So if we look right down here, there's 3 days. And I'm going to look at that 550 shop tickets. So I'm going to buy out the shop. And that should help me get to another like 120 or whatever to open up another 10 packs here soon. Oops. No, nothing really. Okay. All right, so I lied. I came in planning to use... I'll show you really quick. Planning to use this deck here. This Gallade Hitmonlee Marshadow deck. However, in opening these packs, I realized that I could build a deck that I actually wanted to use. I saw it on PokemonMeta.com. That's where I use and get a lot of my decks. But it's running... I featured something similar before, so it's running Darkrai And then, and I saw this on PokemonMeta.com, by the way. That's where I get a lot of my decks from. And I just thought it looked funny and that it might be pretty good. But yeah, Darkrai, and then... Dang it. And then, here we go. Giratina. That's it. That's all you're running. Those are the only mons that you're running. And then you just... you know, you pack it full of these trainers. Now here it is. I'm pretty positive you aren't running dual energy. You're just running the darkness energy because Giratina can generate its own energy. So you're running 2 Giratina and 2 Darkrai, and then potions, Pokeball, 2 giant capes, 1 Rocky Helmet, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Cyrus, 1 Dawn, 2 Pokemon Center Lady for more healing, 2 Red because these are both EX Pokemon, and then 1 Sabrina. Now, I'm not entirely sure how this deck runs and if it's even good, but if I lose all these matches, that's okay. I don't really care. You know, this is just to open up some cards and then have some fun with the new cards that are released. So I'm not sure if this deck is the best or not, but whatever. We'll go into level 14. So I'm not going to show this match. I'm just going to say I'm pretty positive that a lot of these matches can be like NPCs or just like the AI or something like that. So if it's not a real match, I'm just going to cut it. All right, you know what? That was actually a decent little... I stopped recording, but that was a little decent test run because now I learned a bit about the deck. So what we want here is we want Giratina primarily on the bench while Darkrai is in the active spot, and you're building up energy on both Pokemon. Because your turn essentially, where your turn does end if you use Giratina's ability, but that can put a standstill. It can kind of slow your momentum if you use it. So you're either wanting to use Darkrai early game, chip away, do that 80, and then if those get knocked out, then you want to stay as healthy as possible with all your healing items, and then Giratina, like building up the energy, you know, kind of ramping up. But, you know, it only has 1 colorless, so that's not super helpful. But, yeah, it can essentially knock out almost everything if it is coupled with red, because that'll do 150. There it is. There's red. But, yeah. But let's see how it goes, because this is our first real match. Ooh. All right, let's go here. And let's go here. I'm just gonna flex a little bit, and then let's play Professor's Research. That's actually, I think I would have preferred having Rocky Helmet on there. That's fine. But all right. Broken Space Bellow. And to speed things up, I will attach 1 Darkness Energy to the Giratina instead of Darkrai. Unless I get Dawn, then I can attach it to Darkrai and then Dawn. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Actually, it doesn't necessarily matter. Not next turn, but the following turn, I'll attach a Darkness Energy to Giratina. Bum ba bum 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 ba da da da. Pow.
Oh, right in the kisser.
Now, if I could get Dawn, that would be so spectacular.
Yeah! Totally ridiculous, dude.
Dun, you're gonna retreat? Maybe? Yes, sir, you are. Mewtwo, huh? Huh. Okay, so that does 150. You're weak to to it. Okay, let's see here. Now we didn't get, and this is what I mean, you want to stay as healthy as possible. Okay, we didn't get that. I'm gonna I don't want him to have Gardevoir. I'm gonna Sabrina. So he'll either go into Mewtwo. Well, I'm stating the obvious here. I don't know if he wants to sack, that Kirlia. So he'll go into Mewtwo here. I'll attach another, because my turn ends, so I can't attack if I use that ability. So let's do that. That's 150. And then let's do this. Okay. So even if he gets Gardevoir, he can't Psy Drive. Okay, that's fine. He's about to lose his Mewtwo, though. I'm gonna heal up. Just a touch. Now I will attach a Darkness Energy. And I don't even need to use red because you're weak to, darkness. So this will do 130, or 150. And Chaotic Impact. Ow. Wait. I'm an idiot. You're not a dark Pokemon. You're a psychic type. Right here. I'm so stupid. Okay, well, now he's going to knock out my Giratina, which sucks testicles. That's fine. I'll knock it out with Darkrai, and then I'm so stupid. I still win. I am such an idiot, man. I am such an idiot. Alright, knock it out. At least I didn't throw, right? At least I didn't throw. Okay, I don't mean to do this to flex, but I know this is a dark type Pokemon. I just don't want to mess up again, so I'm just gonna play red in case. Did that say it did 100 damage? Gardevoir is weak to dark, right? That should have done 120. Because 80 plus red is 100 plus the weakness is 120. Am I going crazy?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
I'll figure it out when I edit. Alright, I'm going to try to do maybe 3 battles. Let's go to the second one. But that's a perfect example of how you use that deck, right? You stay healthy, you build up the energy, and then you start just blasting them.
In the face!
And really, you don't care if you go first or second. Because you can start attaching energy on your first turn with Giratina. Now with this Pokeball, I would like to get Darkrai. Wonderful. Okay. I just want to flex. Look at that Giratina. You dare take a look at it. Alright, and I do, so I was wrong. With this deck, you want to stay as healthy as possible. So giant capes and that sort of thing are pretty good to use before the Rocky helmets. And that's why you're only running one Rocky helmet. Dun dun. I might consider running 2 Dawn, because that could speed things up a turn. So I would consider that. Yeah, but I'll see what I can replace. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. And by doing this, you're going to have 2 Pokemon ready that can deal some good damage, right? Well, not right away, but this right here, they don't have a, I mean, superior, right? And that's fine, because I'll use Pokemon Center Lady. So let's go here. And then let's Pokemon Center Lady. She's bad! And do that. Okay. Nice. Now we can attack next turn. Superior can't do 150 damage.
Two hours later.
Goodness me, my guy. Come on. Ooh, there's Dawn. What are you looking for? What is this deck? Do you have Celebi, or do you have Venusaur? What else is there? It has to be Celebi, right? Okay, well, they're probably going to forfeit after this, because he's not going to like that I'm going to knock out Servine here. Yo, I like this deck. If you got 2 Giratina, use it, because it's good. It's real good. Okay, I'm just gonna touch 1 energy to Giratina, and then let's Chaotic Impact. And the reason this deck is so successful is because there's not many decks that are fast, right? Most of the decks nowadays require some type of energy ramping. So this kind of takes advantage of it because it itself isn't super fast, right? But you can build up 2 Mons independently, and you can have 2 strong Mons ready to go in case you need it. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot, especially for somebody that that isn't the most creative with deck building and battling and stuff. It's very simple. Very simple. I'm going to cut to when the timer runs out. That was a really strange deck that he was running. It would be cool if we could see their deck list, you know, from this. We ranked up! We're in the Pokeball rank! Whoa! Yeah, it would be cool if we could see their deck list, because what kind of deck was that? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see something here. Season record, season list. Oh, wait. Battle history. Oh. Aww. Poopers. Okay. Alright, let's just try one more. By the way, Jokic just made a half-court shot, or like a crazy shot. I have it on the side here. And it's the 28th of March right now. Jokic is so good. If you believe that he's not the greatest player on the planet right now, you are insane. And I truly mean that. You are insane. All right, I'm going second. Nice. Ding, ding. Okay, that does 150. This is such a cool Pokeball. I wish I could get it. But I think you have to have like the season pass or whatever the crap it's called to do it. Alright, this is where Giant Cape would be clutch, but let's go ahead and get Darkrai. Okay. Place that on the bench. And then I'll just place this Giratina there. Let's go attach an energy here to the Darkrai. And then we'll go equip the Giant Cape. And then end our turn by doing Broken Space Bellow. Oh, and I forgot to test out adding another Dawn. That's my fault. It's okay, though. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yes! Bum, bum. We'll get the other Darkrai out and thin the deck out a bit, which is fine. We'll place that Darkrai there. Go here. Broken Space Bellow. Okay, if he has an X beat or something, or a leaf, we're not in a good position. And I would... Okay, that's actually not too bad then. Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, there's Cyrus. And then what I'm gonna do here is... I mean, in case we need it, let's go ahead and attach an energy to this Darkrai. Because I don't want to attack and lower my HP below 150. And then there's nothing else we can do there. So let's do this. Okay. Keeping it above 150 is so important unless he himself has a red, which I wouldn't be surprised if he does. And that would suck if he does. Because that's what I need to do. That's huge, man. It is huge because now I can potion. I can do that. And then I can, let's see here. I need to attach a giant cape to Darkrai. And then let's go ahead and red. And then here, and I have Cyrus, so this is pretty much good game. Because I'll bring in this Manaphy, attack with Darkrai. And we should be good. Because Articuno cannot do 120. Yeah, okay. We're good. We're good. And that's perfectly fine if you got heads, but you got tails in your face. Whatever your name is.
It's beard.
Buckaroo. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm just going to use all my cards here. I'm going to heal in your face. In your face. And guess what? Let's go ahead and Cyrus. No conceding. You lose. Awesome. That was a good one. That was a good match. Good game, buddy. Good game. Awesome. All right, there you go. Like I said, I was only going to do 3 because I already did the openings and stuff. So good game to you, my good sir or madam. Let me go to the home screen here. And I am recording. Okay. Dang, only one person said good game? What a douche. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything else on the Wonder Pick, and then we will call it. I'm going to try for this one here. Do I have an... Oh, yeah, I got 150. That's plenty. Okay. Because I want either that Shroodle or that Iono. Oh. Oh. And on that terrible disappointment, I will wrap up. Thank you so much for all the support. Really do appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. My like goal here is 5 likes for the video. And we are trying to get to 2,700 subscribers, I believe. 2,700 by the end of this month. So if you could hit that subscribe button, it would truly mean a lot. Check out some of our other videos. And I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.